Right, next question. What cocktails do Eric and Brent order at a bar where they can't see the restaurant? So there's a restaurant where they can't see the menu. So they go up to the bar in this swanky bar. It's really like black marble bar. There's a really like waiter with a bow tie behind.
Are they
So,
wearing
"Hello,
tuxes?
sir." Yep, they are.
Okay.
They're super classy. What do they order?
Are there any cocktails with Mountain Dew in? I'm not sure. Jack Daniels and Mountain Dew. Is there a name for that?
Oh my God, what would that be called?
Probably
Like
the bomb.
It would be called the battery acid. That's what it would be called.
Oh my God. God, I don't know. Probably whiskey or, bourbon-based cocktails, I'm thinking. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know many cocktails.
They're from the deep south. They'd have it. They'd order it in a jam jar.
Yeah, a jam jar with Jack Daniels in or Southern Comfort. With maybe like just a tiny drop of Coke or lemonade, and the rest would just be whiskey. I reckon that's the kind of thing they would go for.
Okay, what is it, guys? What is it?
So I'm not much of a whiskey fan, but I love rum. So I usually go with rum and soda. But really my favorite thing to get at a bar is a shot of Jägermeister.
Oh,
Keep it
God.
simple.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You're in a classy cocktail bar. You're wearing a tux, and you're asking for a shot of Jaeger.
A Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Sure.
It gets worse. It gets worse because I would probably just get a Bud Light bottle without the glass.
Oh, my God. You would be
Or a
thrown
margarita.
out. You would be thrown out.
Get
Say,
out of my establishment. You...
Get out my ass! That's what
But I
they'd
tip
say.
well. I tip well, though.
Yeah.
So that makes up for it.
Sure. That's good.
my
And then you
God.
get the guitars out and you just it's like a kind of an RPG fantasy setting. You just start, earning your keep by playing the lute.
Exactly.
You would definitely be thrown out. You're going in there with musical instruments. You're ordering a bottle of beer and a shot of Jaeger in this fancy cocktail bar. You could have had a martini. You could have been all fancy. It could have had an olive in it. It would have been like,
Well, see,
you would
Bud
have been
Light
picking
is
up ladies.
Bud Light is very fancy down here in the South.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's the good stuff.
I mean, they even take off the top.
That's right.
Wow.
Screws right off.
Yeah. Screw off the lid.
Do they put like a little bit of lime in the top or anything?
Only if they want to get shot.
Yeah.
That's right. We have guns down here.
Oh my God.
They're just out of shot. Just out of shot on the left-hand side. There's a big gun rack.
We keep our pistols in our boots.
Oh my God. So there's the rack of guitars, and next to it, out of shot, is all the guns, shotguns.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And chainsaws.
For your hand.
And spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti meatballs.
I don't
So
think
how
I
you-
was. I don't think I was close with that one, was I? Really?
Well, I think maybe we should get minus points for that.
Yeah, I think you should too.
So, what do you say? 10 apiece?
There you go.
20.
20
20.
total. There you go.
268.
Oh, God.
You're doing good. 268. This is a nice score. Okay, next question. What are Brent and Eric's favourite Olympic sports to watch or take part in? So if they were forced into the Olympics, what would they end up? What events would they be doing?
So they're representing America in the Olympic Games.
That's right.
There's been a terrible administrative error. Oh my God! There's got to be something involving shooting. So I don't know. Is clay pigeon shooting? Is that an Olympic sport? I know that there's the biathlon in the Winter Olympic Games. So that's like skiing and shooting. So maybe that. But they probably would miss all the targets and just like shoot deer or something that had wandered on to the course.
And bring it around to next door's barbecue.
They're skiing off with a deer on their back. Just whoosh, off they go. With a shot of Jaeger in their hand. I'm thinking, clay pigeon shooting or the biathlon, skiing and shooting. It's got to be that, surely.
What have you got, guys?
I would definitely go with the biathlon. I think you're dead on there. A little shooting, a little exercise, skiing as well. Love skiing.
Yeah. Yeah, anything that involves shooting, I think, is pretty awesome to watch. I really like what is the in the winter games? Is it a luge? A luge?
They get really close.
You know,
in
when
that
they're
one.
it's like a bullet coming down a slide with
A guy
ice.
died doing that,
You know
didn't
what I'm
he?
talking about?
Is it the sled one or the toboggan?
It looks like a bullet, and there's like 4 dudes in it.
Oh yeah. Bobsled.
Laying
the
Bobsled.
down.
bobsled.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool
I love
runnings.
that.
Yeah, I think they're going to the Winter Olympics this year, aren't they, or something? The Jamaican bobsleigh team, or something like that. I heard.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like sponsored by the Doji.
Dogecoin, or whatever it is.
Bitcoin, oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh my god.
How awful. That's if the fucking thing goes, because like half of the stuff isn't built yet in the Winter Olympics, is it? In Russia, it's all disaster apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like toilets. They don't want you to use toilet paper or something.
They,
Straight in
yeah,
the bin.
put the paper in a bin provided.
Yeah.
But if a toilet
It's forward
paper
thinking.
can't flush paper, how is it going to cope with solid material in there?
Especially
they didn't
if
show
Brett's been
the-
eating chicken.
Oh god.
And they didn't show the other bucket. Like, I don't think anything's supposed to go in the actual toilet.
No.
What's the point of it then? Would you wash your hands in it? I don't know what they do in Russia. Who knows?
They probably don't wash their hands in the toilet, Lewis. Just guessing. Don't
not allowed
know
to
much
do
about
anything
Russian
else in
culture,
there.
but
Wow, that was an amazing answer. What sports would you actually end up playing? Oh yeah, you said. What's the score then?
That was pretty good though. I feel like that was pretty.
I don't know how high can you go without like messing
It's
up.
pretty
the
good.
scores?
He
Like
didn't do
1,000?
track and field. He didn't do lobbing a javelin or anything like that. Hammer
I
throw.
don't
Did
think
he?
it was. I don't think it was worth 1,000. Maybe 100. How about
100?
another 100?
Okay, 100.
Another 100.
100 points.
They
I'm
were
not sure
debating
we've-
giving you
that good?
1,000 points.
That would have been a bit
Very
mad.
close.
Just keep in mind, Eric's the one who talked us out of 1,000 points. So
I'm gonna remember that.
That's Maxwell to you.
Oh my god. What was the last board game Brent and Eric played together, and who won?
Oh god, board games. I don't know if they play much board games. I can't picture them sitting down playing chess together, unless it's shots of the pieces.
Wow.
So they're just drinking chess. They're playing. God, I Monopoly or Risk or maybe something traditional. Maybe it would have been Settlers of Catan. Maybe.
maybe.
How
So
many years ago was this? Go on, you guys.
okay, so what was it?
Would it be Grand Prix?
Oh yeah, probably Grand Prix. Yeah, at whatever last convention we went
Yeah,
to.
the Dead Workers Party.
Yeah, our
Uh,
convention.
Yeah, it's a car racing board game. Go figure. It's like
We've got
NASCAR
this.
for the board games.
You have
Yeah.
that Grand Prix.
Got it. Yeah, it's good. You get a little gear stick, don't you, or something? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you move your little car, and you can trap people in the lanes and stuff. And
I've
yeah,
never
it's-
heard of this. Oh man,
It's pretty cool.
And who did you say won? Who did you think won?
I didn't say who I thought won. Was that even the question?
yeah, it was.
Was it? I reckon it's 50-50, isn't it? I reckon
Yes.
Brent won. Brent totally kicked Eric's ass at it.
Yeah, Eric won.
No! Oh god, I couldn't be more wrong if I tried.
Yeah.
I had to admit that.
Oh, thanks, Obama.
He's a Grand Prix
God.
master. Like every time we pull out the board games, it's like we need to play Grand Prix.
It's just I have to make sure the battery is working before I get in the car.
Yeah.
And he just has the dead eyes. I mean, he gets serious, and it's
Yeah, I start
Auto
foaming at the
racing.
mouth. Yeah.
Crap. Well,
So
is
that was
fantastic.
not a good round for me. That was
No,
not a good round.
That was not a good round. What's the score? What's the score?
We throw him a little bit.
well. He did mention a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There was a game being mentioned.
A board
10?
game. I got that right.
I mean, that was the question. So
Yeah.
10 points.
Here you go. I'll give him 5. You give him 5.
Okay, so 10 total.
Okay.
Or I give him
Thank you.
8, and you give him 2.
Okay, that works too.
That's
Or
very
what if I
kind.
give him 4 and you give him 6?
That'll work too.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
378. Doing
Thank
good,
you.
Simon. Well done. Well, these questions are going great. I've got a few sort of short ones to end on. So, Simon, do they prefer? This is sort of. I guess this sort of shows their age, really. But what do they prefer out of the following: Dragon Force, Dragonborn, or Dragon Ball Z?
Oh my god. Oh god. They like their music. They like their guitars. I'm gonna go with Dragon Force.
What is Dragon Force?
Oh, damn it!
I feel like we should know that.
I feel like we're really showing our age now. Dungeons and Dragons?
Is it an RPG?
It's
Dragon
no, Dragon Force is like a band. It's like they're a rock band. They got a long-haired death metal singer. They're amazing. They're
They play
British,
the
I think.
guitar
That's the problem.
really, really quickly, like crazy fast.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like that.
Is that the? I've seen a lot of like rock bands.
Through the Fire and Flames. Yeah.
Is that like one of those epic like choir singing in the background and symphony and metal guitars going? something
Probably.
like that?
That's
Okay.
probably it.
We saw them live in Bristol. Me and Duncan did. Yeah, they're good.
That should be my answer.
It sounds
though.
like something we'd like.
Yeah.
You'd like them. You should check them out. They're awesome. So it wasn't that. It was probably Dragonborn, I guess, because you wouldn't like Dragon Ball Z, I guess. You guys, that can't be right, can it?
So what's Dragonborn?
Grief. We're digging a hole here. Dragonborn is from Skyrim. The Dragonborn.
Oh, yeah, that thing. I'll be honest, I've never played Skyrim.
I
my
played
God.
it, but I didn't play a whole lot of it. And I'm not really a big Dragon Ball Z fan, but I would say Dragon Force because even though I didn't know about it, sounds awesome.
Can we have a power metal riff on your guitars? Can we have a bit of guitar? I want to hear a bit of the pro guitar. Is that
Oh my
possible?
god.
A little bit of... is that the...
Oh god.
Wow.
There you go.
That was amazing.
Was
Thank
that like
you.
Dragon Force?
Yeah.
Do we hit it?
Pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah.
I think.
Oh my god.
I'll have to go with Dragon Force, too.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Just
So
to,
spot on.
spot
That was
on.
amazing.
Miraculously.
That was a great question because we learned something from that question as well.
A lot.
What are you thinking?
apparently.
The big one?
I think the big one.
1,000 points.
1,000 points.
1,000 points.
Holy
Good
crap.
grief.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
1,378. Next question. Brent and Eric have just been hired to a promotional position. There was been a terrible administrative error at Kellogg's. The cereal making and other cereal making companies are available, but you're working for a breakfast cereal company. What are you going to put in your new breakfast cereal as a gimmick, and what are you going to call it?
Guns. They're going to put guns in the breakfast cereal.
What little
And
chewy
it's going to be
marshmallow
Jaeger
ones?
flavoured.
Wow.
Jaeger flavoured breakfast cereal with a free gun. An
Okay, what's-
actual gun in
Is it
every
like
box.
a Glock or like just a small pistol, or is it going to be one of those?
It's not going to be a rifle. How's that going to fit in a cereal packet? Unless there's a small part of a rifle in each packet and you have to collect them all in order to make the rifle. That's a brilliant idea, Lewis. That's
is a
brilliant
brilliant
idea you've had there.
What's it called?
The breakfast cereal. Oh, God. Dead breakfast party.
That's a great idea. What's the
That's
answer, guys?
so close. Like I was thinking it would be guns with a Z, and you'd have like little marshmallow like gun pieces, like scopes and things, and then the rifles would be like the little crunchy bits.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and I
So-
didn't just think of that right there. I mean, I've been planning that for a long time.
So
Yeah,
it's
a
sort of
long
like
time.
alphabetti spaghetti, but it's guns and marshmallows.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it
So,
doesn't taste of Jaeger, though.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, maybe that would be the prize in it, just a shot of Jaeger.
for all the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes in a little sachet, like a sealed little sachet.
It'd be just like hunting in Alabama. Have your gun cereal for breakfast, take your Jaeger and your gun, and then go shoot some deer.
Sets
right.
you up for the day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Breakfast of champions.
You might take a couple boxes with you.
I'm thinking my cereal would be cinnamon ball crunch. It would be cinnamon meatballs but there would be a crunch to it. But that would be the mystery. That's the secret sauce that I don't want to mention. So deep
Fried
in
chicken
the
bits?
center of these meatballs is a crunchy center.
That is
And it's
the
a-
last thing you want in spaghetti, isn't it? The crunchy thing in there.
And the prize that comes with it is something. It's like an attachment for your fist.
That's right.
Different one.
It's a spoon.
It's like a
so you can eat it.
chainsaw or
Yeah.
a guitar or something that just fits onto
like
your fist.
a big spoon. It's great.
Collect them all.
God, that would be a really shit superhero power, wouldn't it? If your hand just turned into a big spoon. Help me, spoon hand.
Spoon man.
I am stuck in this quicksand. Oh, I could dig you out with this spoon.
Oh my god, that's a brilliant superhero. Can we copyright it? Spoon
Sure.
Man.
Sure.
I'll file the trademark thing
Okay.
this afternoon. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
So how many points was that? There's got to be a lot of points there.
So you
Gun
got the
cereal?
You get the gun part pretty good.
Yeah, I'll give 40 for my half.
40. I'll throw him 20.
Okay, 60. Thank you very much. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
1,438 we're up to. I'm glad I'm
Good
keeping
lord.
notes, actually. This is fantastic. Okay, last question. Simon, what are Brent and Eric's best scars or tattoos?
That's not the last question, Lewis. We know what the last question is, and that isn't it.
Penultimate question.
Okay.
And the story
That's
of
better.
how they ended up with those scars or tattoos. What do you think?
Okay, what is their favourite scars, and where did they get them from?
Or tattoos, yeah.
Or tattoos?
Do you reckon either of them got tattoos? I know
reckon
Brent's got a big
Brent's-
scar down his throat. Oh, sorry, Eric's got a big scar down his throat from that battery acid incident.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Do emotional scars count?
Oh God! Oh my God!
Probably shouldn't. If Alabama, we got a lot of those. So
Oh my god, yeah.
I reckon Brent's got tattoos. He's probably got a tattoo of a rose with like his mum's name on it or something. I reckon Eric's got he's got a big appendix scar from when he had his appendix out, and he likes to tell girls that he got it like in a knife fight or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big man. He was 6'6". He had this massive knife, and he went for me. And then he shows off the scar, and this is what he did.
He had a chainsaw hand and he just cut me.
So yeah, that's my guess.
Go on then.
you want to go,
So,
Eric?
so you make us sound like real badasses, and my
Yeah.
answer is really far from that. So I don't have any tattoos. No tattoos. I want tattoos. I just don't have any tattoos. I don't really have any scars, but I have one scar, and it's on my face, and it's very tiny. It is from scratching chicken pox when I was 7 years old. Your mother always tells you, they always say, don't scratch them. It'll leave a scar for the rest of your life. Yeah, whatever. Scratch. So I have this tiny little hole, little tiny.
You're like a walking PSA for chickenpox scratching.
Yeah. So that's my battle scar from my
I think
childhood.
I've got a few of them on my face actually. Like up here. Can you see one there? It's a
Oh my
chickenpox
God!
scar. You can
Oh
see that?
goodness!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Good. It's pretty clear, pretty white.
No, my story is pretty badass.
Oh,
I'd say.
okay.
So I was like in I think first grade, and we were having a treehouse war. Like the other group down the street, and you were fighting for no reason besides your kids, and you do that. And someone threw this board like a frisbee, and it was all shredded on the edge, and it hit me in the chin. Just went. Poof, and my chin was all bleeding, and I didn't want to go home because I didn't want to get stitches and stuff. So now I have this scar like across my chin, and that's pretty much why I've grown the facial hair out to cover that ugly thing out. So yeah, that's pretty badass.
But
Now
you don't have a tattoo.
I don't have tattoos, and it's probably because of the South thing. Like my mom would always say, if you ever get a tattoo, it's just going to make me cry. Like, and it was just kind of like this. Like my brother ended up getting a tattoo, and he covers it up whenever he goes to my parents' pool, so they can't see it with a Band-Aid. And
They don't watch this, do they?
no.
Oh my
They have no
God.
clue what's going on. And the funny thing is, it's a tattoo of a 4-leaf clover. Like I'm like, are you hiding it because don't want them to see it, or because you're embarrassed of it?
He should get a lovely butterfly, like on his ankle or something.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, yeah.
yeah, a little tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Hey Hunter, look at my tattoo. Isn't that funny? His name's Hunter. Goes down here in the south. But
I'm surprised you haven't had some sort of Minecraft tattoo done, like a creeper or, I don't know, or like a gaming one, like a Triforce or something. They're quite common, aren't they?
that stuff is permanent.
Yes.
I think that's the point, isn't it?
That's a good response, isn't it?
I'm a pretty big guy. Any tattoo I get, I've got to look at if I gain more weight or lose it, it's not going to look the same.
Yeah, it's going to change
I don't
shapes.
know.
It'll be like the creepers exploding.
Oh my god!
And spaghetti came out of him, apparently. It's weird.
Lovely
my
thought.
gosh.
I don't think I did too good there. That wasn't my strongest round.
What you called that we were badasses. I think you nailed
I
that.
think you made us
and we've
sound
shown that. We proved
way
that.
awesome.
I think you could have just run with that, guys. You could have just gone, yeah, we got all these. I got shot here, and I lost one of my toes when I was in the Vietnam. I don't know. God, you could have totally gone wild with it. But no, you were like, no, we've never done anything dangerous.
It was a treehouse war. It was a treehouse.
I scratched my chicken pox.
You got hit by a 2x4 by one of your friends on your chin, and that caused some injury. But
What's the score at now? Not that we're basing points off that.
Not at all.
It's on 1,438.
So 62?
Okay.
62.
Round it
62
up.
big ones.
62 points. Thank you.
62 of
We're
the biggest
rounders.
ones. Okay, now comes the final round where you get to bet it all on whether Simon can guess using his senses, his powerful pie senses, what kind of pie you like. So Simple Simon, of course, enjoyed pies. He knew that a good pie was coming down the road to him, and he bought it from the pieman. Simon, what are Brent and Eric's pies of choice?
Oh god. I mean, right? They're from the South. They're American. They're in the South. It's got to be something really traditional. It's got to be apple pie. I reckon they both love apple pie. With cream. Apple pie with cream. Whipped cream. Apple pie. Warm apple pie. Lovely warm apple pie and whipped cream.
Oh my God, there's some nodding going on. What's the answer, guys?
Apple
pie.
Nice.
Success! Oh, Simon, you went traditional, but you played it safe. You got it right.
Yep.
Just thank God you didn't say with cheese on top, because I hear people do that, and that creeps me out.
It's what
Or
Day 9
meatballs?
does. It's what Day 9 does. He has a bit of cheese.
We couldn't believe it, could we?
That's crazy stuff.
When you even guessed that, but that was we didn't even know people did that before Simon guessed it.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
God, that was bonkers. I don't know how you did that, Simon. That was creepy. That was like raiding his bins creepy. But apple
Stalking
pie.
going on.
So how many points was that for getting that right?
That's huge.
I think you doubled up, didn't you?
Double.
I doubled
You
my points.
You doubled up and you doubled down. 3,000. Holy crap, Simon! This is it. You've won the big time. You should cash out. Take those
I'm going to
points.
take the £3,000, Lewis.
Okay. Well.
Give me the £3,000
Okay.
in
Deal
fives.
or no deal? It's going to be a deal, is it?
It's a
Gonna
deal.
You're going to stick.
I'm going to stick.
On 3,000. You're going to take the money and run. Well,
Yes.
look, Brent and Eric, thank you so much for being on Simple Simon. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys on. Hope you had a good
Thank
time.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
This has been a lot of fun.
It's been an honor, sirs.
Oh, you are the best. You can check their YouTube channel out, Dead Workers Party. And thank you for everyone for watching Simple Simon. Thank you, Simon. And we'll see you all
Thank
next
you.
time.
Bye.
Bye.